Well, it's good to be back live again. I'm just eating some frozen mangoes. Good to see everybody coming quickly. Not even a minute in, and two people are already here. Welcome. Oh, or so I thought. One person still is here. Me, copy the link and got to send out again. Okay, now I can see up the door. Oh, one person here, Poppy Bonzi. I'm not gonna end this thing or report. Oh, Bonzi was here. Eating some frozen mango. Okay. You can see in my cup. Yep, there you go. Eating some frozen mangoes. Delicious. Hello, Bonzi. I'm surprised it's pretty quiet. This is dumb. Probably gonna cringe at this later, but whatever. I sent the link to this in a server. Oh, hello, nostalgia. Okay, I've got 4 people here. Hopefully, oh, there's Ronnie. Oh, Bonzi sent that in the chat. The only disadvantage I have, I can only stream at night. It's like the only time I can stream. Jesus. At some point, hopefully, I won't have this issue anymore. Actually, I won't have it anymore. Chat is dead. Bonzi. Bonzi has destroyed the chat. That's a, let's see. Software's up to date on my computer. Thanks for notifying me in the middle of the stream, computer. Honestly, the fact that you have to notify me in the middle of the stream is just simply like, that's what I think of it. The stream is kind of boring to me, but then again, it's probably just because it's people are off to bed or doing on their weed. People are on their weed. Lowry's on her weed. Bonzi must have had some good weed. Oh, had to restart his computer. Figures. Alright. Kind of 4 people watching, and I wonder who the 4th person is. Yeah, she has been. Kind of quiet. That's one thing I remember from the earlier days of my streams. They got people would view them, but then the turnout disappeared. That was one reason I stopped doing them as much. I really shouldn't have. Okay. You can see like the reflection of my computer through my glasses. Wow. Well, hello. Hello, Monica. Nice to see you came over here. I know it's always I do these at night. I can't do them earlier because again, it just doesn't work out for me. Things don't always work in my favor. It's gonna be a couple months. Couple months I might be able to start doing them earlier. Although even then I don't know either because of a different reason. I did notify the server, so this way at least. At least so others can show up if they want. Just waiting for. Oh, there's another person. I think the most I've ever had was like in a stream ever was 40 people. It was like I think I had like 40 people watching at one point in time. I actually had a stream with 40 people. It was like 40 people watching. I'm not kidding. I had a stream with 40 people watching, but it wasn't a very good one. I had to I was like raging at something. I mean, the best I've ever had on a normal stream was like 20 people. Beggars can't be choosers though. It's nice to see I'm getting a good turnout now. Well, hello, Ice Squid, aka Lazy Ducky. Ah. Oh, hello, Michael Roth. I see you actually made it this time. Nice. Those unaware, I wish I knew YouTube channel is Monica, and sub to that channel, especially you know, college, high school, whatever you are. Go subscribe to the channel. She's got some very helpful videos. Even if you don't watch all of them, just sub to her channel, like support it. She only launched it like 2 months ago, so please support it. Um, please support her channel. Jesus, those mangoes must have gone right through me. Yeah, no, I'm no problem. It took me a lot to get my other channel, up to 7,000, subscribers. It took me like a lot to get it up to 7,000 subscribers, but I did until I shut that account down. It's good to actually see people chatting. This is like classic, classic FV stream. Another channel to go visit is called Psych to Go. I'm sure if undoubtedly have seen it at least once or twice in your home feed, whether you want to remember or not. I've seen it probably 5, 6 times. That's what made me actually look into the channel, and then sure enough, I got hooked and subbed to it quickly. And I joined the Discord server, which is how I've met almost everyone. My old YouTube account pretty much had streams, various videos. I uploaded episodes of old obscure television shows before the copyright police decided to go after them. Well, that's why I got rid of it, because the obscure television shows were children's shows, and I also it was getting harder to maintain the channel with being in college and crap like that. It was getting too hard to maintain it, but due to COVID and everything, I've decided that I'm willing to give it another shot. But it was getting extremely difficult to maintain the channel. That's why I got rid of it. Yes, I'm done with bear videos. I'm done with Bear in the Big Blue House videos. After Sanda Vlogger turned into a pedophile, he's part of that. He still watches Bear in the Big Blue House, and I don't want to cater to his ass. Huh, that's interesting. Let me know when that comes out, because I will watch that, Michael Roth. The bear videos aren't coming back. As I already told you, Kappa will just destroy them. Even if I age restrict them, which is what I was considering, which I consider. The other reason is a lot of the bear episodes some of the clips right before I closed the other account had a property of the Walt Disney Company watermark, which we're not supposed to be up on YouTube at all. But even the other ones like Great Ball of Firefighters, I'm not gonna upload either because I don't want to. September 19th. Let's see. Let me put that down. Oh, that's a Saturday. Okay, that's good to know. September 19th is the day they're doing it. All right. I will keep that in the back of my head. Thank you for that information. And you can see just how quickly topics can change in the stream. I have to because people who barely know me and stuff like that, I have to kind of cater what I'm saying to others. The topic can change quickly. It just depends on what people are talking about. This is just a recap for people because I know I've got new people that have never really watched me stream before. So I gotta address to everyone. That's all right, lazy ducky. Thank you for stopping by. And feel free to watch this after the fact. No harm in doing that. You can see what happened after you watch. Have a good night. It's nice to do a nice classic stream, where I just talk about random things, and let people kind of just talking, just bring up things because sometimes I never know what's gonna. I don't know. She's not online at the moment, but it's also, yeah. The only Michael Roth. Do you want to know the real reason I got Great Ball of Firefighters? Is because Sean decided it was a great idea. Well, so he uploaded a clip that was on the Big Blue House Rarities Twitter account, which was already a no-no, of him laughing at when Bear of an outtake of Bear getting sprayed by a skunk. Well, the original video had to be taken down for legal reasons, or at least I think so. It seemed to be that way. I'm not sure, but I almost positive it is. I'm not going to make assumptions, especially not publicly. But long story short, that video had to be taken down immediately. And Sean was being an absolute stubborn motherfucker. So that's where Great Ball of Firefighters came in. That's how I got it. I kept it hidden for a while, but that was the real reason. Oh, God. Here's the thing that's so annoying. Don't get that phone. This phone, a red Galaxy S4. So I used to have a black Galaxy S4, which I still have. It's at the other place in the drawer now because the screen's broken. It just broke 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago now, actually. Well, the screen isn't cracked, but it just no longer works after I dropped it. I had a really old YouTube version, from 2018, and videos made for kids were actually play in the mini player. I am not kidding. It would actually play in they would play in the mini player because it was such an old version of YouTube. They would actually play in the mini player, but of course, since that phone I had to reset because I had a ton of crap on it. I had to update the YouTube app because the original YouTube app that comes with it was too old. So now I have a modern version of the app, which does not let you play on the mini player. So that's so annoying. But unlike the iPhone, which is my iPhone 8 Plus, unlike that, I can actually drag the video down to the mini player and it still plays the audio. It goes black, but it does it for all the videos. So it only stops it once it actually gets to the bottom. On the iPhone, literally upon dragging it, it turns the video, it pauses the video quickly, which is so annoying. Good. I don't care what happens to the Great Ball Farfighters. I'm not like gonna hold it. It's still on my computer, and it's an AVI file, so I'm not worried about it. I'm glad my link is on the Lost Media site, not um, archive version, because my version's more likely to stay. I don't trust archive.org at all. Like, I just don't trust it. Oh God, Appreciation Day's not around. I need to be around, and I need Grandma Flutter's 100th birthday, the full episode. Those need to be around. I would like to get those. Those are a bucket list item. That and one other item I'm not going to mention. That's a bucket list item of mine. Getting those 2 episodes is a bucket list item. I tried every like everywhere. Nobody has it. Nobody has either of them. Yes, I know. Yeah, Mister on Arkyboy72472. Yes, I can say the username because it's pretty obvious. It's like everywhere. Yes, I saw those photos. I guess they made an error. It said 413 was on one of those discs, but he also would have given us that episode if it was around. So something tells me they made a mistake. Looking at the photo, which I'm gonna get in them if I can find it. The disc that came September 10, 2019 has 413, 414, 416, and 417. That's according to the picture. I don't think so. He got that one before the other ones. I just don't think he legit I think they made a mistake. I think it was an editing error or something. I'm pretty sure it was intended to come. Or they got an episode number mixed up or something. I'm sure it would have been shared, but now of course he won't share it anymore. No matter if he gets it. That was found in 2011. I remember seeing it. I was like, this episode seems a bit off. I'd never seen it before. This was in 2011. I saw it. 420 was on the list. They must have mislabeled them. Huh. To Clean or Not to Clean is aired in 2006. So that's interesting. That was the only one you saw on TV when you were younger. That's very interesting, actually. Well, I'm surprised almost nobody else is talking. Let's see if this helps. Maybe this helps. Monty was here. 2007 is when the last time it aired. We have the very last U.S. broadcast. The Let It Go for that it's on archive is the very last U.S. broadcast. Huh. I'm just trying to get the VCD to work, but it's just scratched. I tried to burn it to an ISO with image burn, and it was just not having it. I tried to burn it with image burn, it was just not going to have it. Because at least with an ISO, I could go into a virtual machine and rip it there. As I bought the three VCDs, I bought three VCDs last year, January 2019. Yeah, no, that finale was like one of the most important. There are people that are still not watching it, that still haven't watched it and won't watch it until all the other two episodes come out. There are people that just will not watch it because it just doesn't feel right. Oh, I did use image burn. Oh, I tried to. It wouldn't work. I'd also fucked up one of my CD-ROMs. I was trying to burn one of my old CD-ROMs. I was having a lot of reading errors. I was trying to burn it to an ISO so I could actually play the game because it's getting hard to find. Well, it's available for sale on Steam, but I want the original version. I don't want the Steam version. I want the original version. I don't use image burn to burn ISOs to DVDs or CDs. Correct. I use free ISO burn, a portable program that works as far back as like Windows XP. But like, I have used image burn for its, for trying to the archive old CDs. I had known about image burn when I got like those Bear DVDs back in like September 2018. I actually would have yeah, they were scratched. Um, I would have used image burn and just ripped them all as ISOs and made you all look for them and burn them yourselves. I would have made you guys do work. I would have like given you all ISOs and be like, go figure it out. It's a disk image file. You'll need a virtual machine or an optical disk to do it yourself. Clear as a bell, love is all you need, and what the way I feel today. The main reason I bought it was for the way I feel today, because that was a lost episode that I had waited for about over 2 months. Because I after like Hope, I was like, okay, enough is enough. I'm just because like the guy, I'm gonna buy it all. That was gonna give it to the community. It was going to sell it almost immediately after. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy two, and get two problems, taken care of. Like, community wants this, we want money, solve them, problem solved. That's how it came about. I just got the other two. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So the interesting thing about those episodes, Pixarman 2001's sounds better, but the video on Time Rats is better. So it's kind of like, ugh. But old VHS tapes for you. And my computer is not like. My computer is deciding it wants to be an oven right now. But yeah, the reason it's a 4x3 stream, for the record, the reason it's 4x3, I mean, this is really a 2009, 2010 computer. It's got an i3 330M, which is either first or second generation i3. We originally had Windows 7, but it's not running that anymore. It's running Linux now. I've been using this because all my other computers are either not available or in use by somebody else. So, which is fine because all I've been using this thing for is just some basic web browsing and watching some lightweight videos, which is all I really need this thing for. And anyway, that's really all it's capable of doing. I honestly, when I gave Clears put that out a while back, I honestly dug up an old Pentium 4 shit box just to mess with, and that's how I did it. It was purely done with Windows Vista and a Pentium 4. And I used Windows Movie Maker on it, on the built-in Windows Movie Maker on Windows Vista, which everyone says Windows Vista is terrible, but Service Pack 2 is okay in terms of Windows Vista. Don't use Windows Vista RTM. That's the one that has all the bugs. Service Pack 1 also has some bugs, but RTM's the worst. Also, a lot of hardware manufacturers were just not ready for Vista. The world was not ready for Vista. Vista did promote this though. This is the reason. This is the reason that. Oh, this video, by the way, that I'm about to play was actually done in the middle of Frozen 2 playing in the background. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. I filmed Bonzify running while Frozen 2 was in the background. He felt so satisfied to hear Bonzi destroying the VM when Frozen 2 was in the background because I was like, oh god, Frozen 2 sucks. Anyway, let's listen.
Hello, I'm Bonzi. I'm here to destroy your computer again, but this time it's an actual destruction. The first thing I'll do is to eject my beauty into all programs that start from now. Doesn't it look great? I would not recommend
Frozen 2 is playing in the background.
Because it might be a bit unstable. If you wait a bit for me, I will do even more than
this was running on Windows Vista Starter RTM, the worst version of Vista ever.
I'll let them corrupt your computer. Your programs are my slaves from them. Doesn't that sound great? You've got 30 seconds left until I activate the final destruction. You should look around your system, because now I'm everywhere. You've got 20 seconds left until I activate the final destruction.
Bonzi should destroy Elsa's computer. And Anna. All those Frozen characters. This is, oh, by the way, this is gonna be my last words. This was my last words to Sean. Be ready. It's coming. This is it. This is the last words.
My work is now done. Goodbye. Stand dog. Just sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, I was like, when I was referring to Bonzi, our beef, the weedy boy in the Hangout said, I was like, his work is now done. Goodbye, Expand Dong. Yes, I called Sean Expand Dong. And then ever since he closed everything, he closed his account. right after he got called expand dog. He closed his account almost immediately after. I'm getting quite silly. uh, I'm getting quite silly. See ya, nostalgia. Here's the funny thing. Beef the Weeby Boy on his Discord server. Before he got rid of it, it was called Babs Beef Elan. He used to have a he used to have a welcome can say, "Hello, insert username here. Welcome to Babs Beefy Lab. I still need to shut the fuck up because I'm the most annoying bot on Discord." Yes, he had that command. Or we call Anna Elsa, we call them both Expandong. Every time they try to do something, it's like, "Hello, Expandong." We call them Expandong. We call them Expandong. That's actually why I filmed that Bonsify video, because I was cringing at that. I was cringing so much, and it was so satisfying to hear this.
My work is now done. Goodbye, expand dog. Just sit back and enjoy.
It literally, what Bonsify does is it changes the recycle bin. It says Bonzi was here on it, and it changes all the icons to Bonzi's face. And everywhere, it's just like Bonzi. If you run it on Windows XP, when you log off or shut your computer, instead of just like logging off, saving your settings, Windows is shutting it, just says "Hello, expand dong." Oh, and it's when you reboot, it says when the welcome screen, it's like "Hello, expand dong." And then it changes the RAM. It's like Bonzi was here RAM. It like to corrupt your computer on Windows XP, and it's very hard to get it out because on safe mode it corrupts even safe mode on that one. You have to have a live boot to access the hard drive, or the best way to use Bonsai can be extremely destructive. Yeah, it's hip to fuck bees. It's hip to fuck bees. It's like, what's that smell? It smells like mush. It's you. Man, do you both smell like shit because you're pissing me off? Or maybe you smell this bad all the time. Oh, God. I remember those days. Uh, and I'm being quite silly. I remember, Yep, Bear would love those. But Bear wouldn't like Sean. Bear would hate Sean. Bear would hate Sean. If anything, Bear would be like, "What's that smell? Smells like pedophile. Tell me, have you been messing with with my wonderful children because you certainly smell like that. Well, maybe you should go into jail for that. That's what Bear would say. That's what Bear would say about Sean. Yep, Amethyst. Oh, Amethyst. She probably smells so bad. She's as fat as Michael Green. She's as fat as Michael Green. She's as fat as Michael Green. Just, I wonder who's even watching right now. I know like two people are. I wonder who the other two are. That's an imposter. Michael, that's an imposter. Don't be fooled. That's not the real Sam. Hold on a minute. BRB. Okay, now I can actually talk again. Stuff that's one of the risks around here. It's harder to talk. Yeah, it was 2 months ago when I got rid of the amethyst. Yeah, it's good. Honestly though, I think he might have just been legitimately busy. Who knows? Remember around the time when I uploaded Rock and Rocco? That's when Sean started to change. Popcorn kernel stuck in my tooth.
When people get
Yeah, he was starting to change. He started to change even before the finale and all those episodes came out in August of the same year. He started to change around when I found Rock and Rocco laying around archive and nobody really noticed it. I took advantage of that. I didn't even know who the person was because there was like no way to give credit because it was just anonymous. I was like, that's interesting. Someone just randomly had it. Then the very same person is the one who gave us a strange bird, 5 minutes of Grandma Flutter's 100th birthday. Uh, Let It Go. This Is Your Life Bear. I think he only reverted back to his old self for about a month because of that. Because of all those bear episodes resurfacing, that made him snap back. But after that, it was like, you know, there was nothing it could have been done. I think I have Let's Get Interactive on another computer of mine. But Fonzie was here. Huh. Yep, I do remember that promo. I have a better I have Wish You Were Here, the full HQ version of that. He changed into his creepy self. That's what I mean, Rodney. That's what I mean. He changed into his creepy self. He's starting to change into his creepy self. I try to give people warnings in like October. I was giving warnings that nobody listened. I gave warnings in October. And I even gave warnings about other users being problems, like in like a couple months before it. Hell broke loose. Nobody listened. Again, nobody listened. I was trying to say toxicity was around the corner. Nobody listened. Nobody. Huh. Yep. Stalking slash doing sexual role plays with minors. Yep. That's he changed into that mode. Yeah, that video's long gone. Unfortunately, you didn't get to meet Classic Sean. Classic Sean was really nice. Classic Sean actually prevented a lot of things from happening. Huh. Just trying to get myself comfortable. Remember, I'm on my knees on the carpet in between beds. Because you can see there's a bed behind me and this computer's on another bed. I had a different way of doing stream. Oh, I did streams in the actual bed. This was back when I had a battery, but this computer doesn't have a battery, so I have to be by the wall. Simple. Hell broke loose. I gave warnings, and look what happened. A lot of this would have been prevented if people had listened to my warnings. People would have started listening to my warnings and would have been able to like stop a lot of this. But of course, nobody listened, and they were manipulated. And then I was silenced. That's what happened. What? Oh, what did I say about it? Was it like recently or back then? Huh? What did I tell you all? What do I tell you? Nobody listened to my warnings. Nobody listened to anything I said. People were just saying, give second chances, give second chances, and look what's going on. Clarify in DMs, Bonzi. Clarify to me in DMs. Just because I don't want to like create any controversy and crap like that here. Clarify in DMs. I don't care which Discord or Hangouts. I don't care. Clarify in DMs. I don't care which of the two you use. Um, I don't know why I gave her a second chance, or a third chance, or a fourth, whatever. I've lost count. Yeah, if Arky Boy found out, oh, Arky Boy would have immediately taken those videos down, or would have demanded them down, and I would have taken my clips down too. You were annoying back then, Rodney, but Sean was also a problem. Let's see DMs and see if anything's been clarified. All right. But yeah, Bonzi, I did save. Oh, I did that deliberately. I deliberately got Archie riled up about it so Sean would see about it. Sean ran away. I wanted Sean to witness. Actually, I sent him the screenshot the day after. The day after I sent the when Archie Boy responded. I sent Sean a screenshot after he ran away from the photos album before he closed everything down. Which is actually a hypocrite, by the way, Bonzi, because he's saying more. Don't dish drum if you can't take it. That's him. He literally says about himself, and all I have to say to that is simple. That's what I have to say about that. Hmm. The little golfer. That little golfer ran away and now digging up Bear's lawn, and now Dorothy the Dice has to plant more roses to make Bear's lawn more professional. Oh, that's a good one. I got what you mean. John's destroyed Bear's lawn because he watched the show after knowing he's a pedophile. I got what you mean. Bear needs some healing. Yeah, I'm with you too. I only played it to pay attention to the original Wickle stuff. I don't pay attention to the modern stuff. They got a taste of bad publicity because they fired Sam, and then they literally it was just so sudden. That's why they got bad publicity. They just dumped him without any notice. It was so short and abrupt and very unprofessional. That's why they got bad. Um, Sam Moran shouldn't have been dumped like that. They could have, given a little more notice and been more professional about it. I'd take Sam over all those other Wiggles. Sam and the other three OG Wiggles over the new ones any day. Huh. Huh. That's it. I found that interesting. That would have created even more controversy. Murray never guilted Greg. It was called, they were asked him to stay so they could close out. They could all leave together. I don't think Murray guilted Greg. If anything, it was quite the opposite. I think it actually helped their publicity a little bit by leaving together. Partially why I'm not paying attention is I've got people asking me some tech stuff in a Discord server. This thing is like dying. Yeah, no, I can't stand Emma either. And that's the same reason. It's not because she's a woman. Far from it. Like, it wouldn't matter if she was the red or the purple wiggle. It wouldn't matter. It would have been the same issue. Price of yeah. Yeah, the interesting is Jeff wanted to leave in 2011. He wanted to leave in 2011. They wouldn't let him. Greg wanted to return in 2011, and Jeff wanted to leave. I'm not kidding. It was around. Jeff wanted to leave in 2011. He really wanted to leave in 2011, but they guilt tripped him into staying a little longer. That's what actually what made him realize that's when he wanted to retire. He wanted to retire in 2011, right after that incident. He wanted to retire. But of course, the group wasn't going to let that happen. He should have retired in 2011, or been given, or allowed to retire, I should say. He'd been performing for 20 years. Well, I think I'm going to end this, honestly. It's this chat's starting to die, and I'm getting tired and stuff, so. But yeah, it's nice that I was able to get this stream much longer than the other one. And yeah, hopefully I'll stream again tomorrow. So, yeah, see you.